Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here doing a recap as normal for last night and a look ahead to today's games here for Wednesday, the 29th. As normal, hope all you guys had a really good night last night. Once again, we did continue the hot streak. Very, very good night for us once again. Anyway, do a recap of last night and a look ahead to today's games. Anyway, like I said, a really good night. The premium lineups just went off. 369, 361. Very good night there. As you see, they're doubled up on quite a bit of them. Went over $800 again here tonight. Really good night there. Anyway, I'll do a recap of last night. Anyway, as I said, this was on our premium lineup. So, like I said, everybody had a very good night. So, anyway, Ish Smith with a 29.6. Didn't think he was going to be too popular. He was actually more popular than I thought. Was going to go GPP here because, not a good matchup with Miami, but with Jackson being out, a little bit more usage for Smith. Still solid 29.6 from him. Next was D'Angelo Russell. From what I saw, 7 to 8% owned. Got you 46.7. Very, very good night from him. Definitely will take that. Next was McCollum, another guy that went off. Didn't do too much there in that first quarter, but definitely went off in the second and third. Got you a solid 50 points from McCollum. Next was James Harden. He had a solid 52.7, but he, didn't really shoot anything. I think he went like 4 for 19 from the field. Guess his wrist was bothering him a little bit. So still solid night, but definitely he could have got way more than what he did get. Next was Prince, another solid night from him, 27.7. Thought that Atlanta-Phoenix game was going to be a little bit more high-scoring, but it was not. Next was Warren, another solid 40. Booker was out, so I knew he would be a very good pickup right there. Next was Ersan. Paul Millsap is still going to be out, so another solid night from him against Phoenix. Not good against power forwards. Solid 33.9. Next was Draymond. I knew this was going to be a good high-scoring game. 39.6, I'll definitely take that. Think you could have got a little bit more, but still definitely take it. And then Brook Lopez. Nobody had Brook Lopez, but he was a very good, solid GPP pick. I had hit my eye on him all day. He was only $6,700 against Philly with no Okafor. It's way too easy right there with the 48. So overall, a 369.8. Put up some really big numbers there. Once again, a very good night here for us on premium. And as you see there, some of our subscribers are, we retweeted some of them there. As you see there, great lineup. Overall, guys, if you guys are interested in premium lineups, they are worth it. We are definitely printing money over here. It's only $30 for the rest of the year. I mean, that is an unreal deal. Easily make your money back. And also, as I said, we are doing MLB that's coming up here in just a couple days. Really excited for MLB as well. So $30 for the rest of NBA season, including the playoffs. MLB is $30 per month and $125 for the season. So if you're interested in those, definitely hit us up. Really easy money. All you have to do is email us. We'll have our email in the comment section. We'll get you all set up on premium lineup. So definitely don't miss out on that. All right, with that being said, we got a 10-game slate. We got some interesting games. We got some good ones. We got some not too good ones. So, let's try and find you guys some good picks and some good value here tonight. All right, starting it off for us, we got Orlando and Oklahoma City, a 217 total in Oklahoma City by 6. So OKC has been playing quite a bit of games here recently. Westbrook looking a little, but 13-1, I don't mind him. I don't know if he has the crazy upside here tonight, but still I think he can get you around 64, 65. Like I said, I don't think crazy numbers from him, but, Peyton not that good of a defender. So still, I think you can definitely put him in there. I don't mind Peyton either against Westbrook. I think he can get you around 30 to 35. Don't mind Oladipo facing his old team. Maybe some revenge there. Oladipo playing some half-decent as ball as well. Maybe get you around 33, 34. Fournier is an all right option there. Let's see here. Small forward, Terrence Ross had a really good one against Toronto the other night. Maybe around 24, 25. Really don't mind Ross here. Not too high on Robertson there. Is Canner, I think he's in a really good spot coming off the bench. Price went down just a little bit, but still don't mind him. Aaron Gordon, half decent option there. Don't mind Vukovic, but going up against a really good defense and Adams. So overall, I know it's a 217 total, but not too into this game. Like I said, I'm probably looking at Westbrook and Peyton there. Maybe Oladipo and Fournier are the main guys. Maybe sprinkle in some Ross. I'm not too sold on Vukovic here. I know he's been playing well, but, man, Adams is a very good defender. So probably looking at point guard, shooting guard, and some small forward there. As I said, maybe go in as Canner, but definitely looking at my point guard and shooting guard in that one. All right, moving on. We've got Atlanta and Philadelphia, 207 total, and Atlanta by 1. So this should be a good one. Kent Bazemore is going to be back. So, unfortunately, Prince is probably going to be heading to the bench, which not too excited about that because I love using Prince coming off the bench. So with that being said, once again, don't mind Schroeder. Yeah, he's going up against McConnell, but, no Paul Millsap. Schroeder has been straight up, doing very well. So in another really good one last night. So really don't mind Schroeder. Tim Hardaway, man, he killed me last night, but maybe take a shot with him here. Maybe get you 25-26. Doesn't dud often, so I don't mind going back to him. Covington, another really solid night. I don't mind him here against Atlanta for the most part. Atlanta, they're, an all right defense there. I'm not too afraid of him. Kent Bazemore just coming back from an injury, so really don't mind Covington. We saw what Warren did against Atlanta last night. Dario Saric, don't mind him at all going to go up against Ersan. Maybe Ersan does have decent against his whole team. I really don't mind putting Saric and Ersan in there. Ersan's just way too cheap at $4,800. Rashawn Holmes, maybe get you 24-25 against Dwight Howard. But Howard, I think he's almost a must-play for you. Holmes, not that good of a defender. And Howard, same as Schroeder, has been on a straight tear with Paul Millsap being out. Thiago Splitter got some extra minutes. Sean Long, that hurts him a little bit. So definitely go Howard, Saric, Holmes. Don't mind Ersan. Well, a little bit of Holmes, not too much, but really like Saric and Ersan. Covington, don't mind him. The other, I think last night I picked up Justin Anderson in a GPP. Kind of forgot how he finished. I think he did all right. Finished with 21 points. Yeah, I picked him up last night, one of my lineups. Probably not too reliable on this one here. But overall, yeah, like I said, Covington, maybe Hardaway, like I said, bad one last night, but don't mind going there. Ownership should be down. And then don't mind Dennis Schroeder, even though McConnell is a half-decent defender. All right, moving on. We've got a really good one. Really looking forward to this one. Boston and Milwaukee at 208 total and Boston by 8. So I do think Boston should win this one relatively easily. But right away, really like Thomas as normal. Hasn't been playing too crazy. His price is down to 8,400. We're used to it around 94, 95. Still don't mind him in this one. My only concern is I don't know if Milwaukee can keep it close there in that fourth quarter, and we know that's when Thomas does his damage. And then maybe some Brogdon there. Giannis hasn't really been too crazy. He's still, I think, right now overpriced. Maybe he gets you 45, 50. I don't see the huge upside here from Giannis. Just not playing too good a ball here recently. Don't mind Bradley, $6,200. Middleton, another half-decent option. Don't mind Jay Crowder. We'll have to see what's going on with Michael Beasley there. But, yeah, really don't mind Crowder or Middleton. Not too high on those guys. Al Horford, half-decent spot. Greg Monroe as well. So don't mind Horford, Greg Monroe, Thomas. But, for the most part, there's no must-needs in this one. Like I said, I think Middleton's a half-decent fit to get you around, 28 to 30 as normal. Jay Crowder in a half-decent spot. But overall, there's no one I really have to have in this game here. All right, moving on. We got New York and Miami, a 209 total in Miami by 3. So Rose and Anthony said that they are going to play. So anyway, don't mind Dragic. Price keeps coming down. I think gets you a solid 36, 37. Tyler Johnson, always a very good spot there coming off the bench against a bad New York team against the bench for point guards. Waiter's still going to be out. I think Josh Richardson gets you around 23, 24 again. Sorry about that for it cutting out. Like I said, Carmelo should play. Maybe get you 32, 33. Not really his kind of game here. Porzingis, I don't mind putting in Porzingis there. I think get you around 37, 38. He's been pretty hot. James Johnson, I think he can get you around 27, 28. He's an iffy option, but, like I said, New York, their bench is not too good, so I'm not too afraid of their defense here. And then Hassan Whiteside, I think we'll have another solid game here. Hernan Gomez might get you around 24, 25. So Whiteside, Hernan Gomez, Porzingis, James Johnson will be the main guys I'm going to be targeting in this one here. And then maybe some Dragic, maybe some Tyler Johnson, but that's mostly it from there. So definitely focusing on in this one. Alrighty, moving on. We got Charlotte and Toronto. We got a 206. One here. Let me see. Walker, don't mind him. Corey Joseph, I think he's in a good spot here. Had a pretty good game last time out. Had a double-double. So I really don't mind going some Corey Joseph. I think he can have another pretty good game. DeRozan, I think he should have a good one against Batum. Don't mind Batum in a GPP only. But, yeah, I really like DeRozan. I think this is a very good spot for him. If Carroll can't play for some reason, Tucker, as normal, is a pretty good spot. Still very cheap option. Not too high on Marvin Williams here. Maybe, I don't know, all three of those guys kind of cancel each other out there. Maybe Ibaka, maybe get to 25, 26. So, yeah, overall not too into this one here. Maybe DeRozan, maybe Walker and Corey Joseph are the three guys I'm focusing on there. Valanciunas not just not playing enough minutes right now. Cody Zeller is an up and down kind of guy. So definitely focusing on the point guards in this one here. All right, moving on. We got Dallas and New Orleans no total because of that DeMarcus Cousins news here the last couple days. Alrighty, so moving on, point guard, we got Drew Holiday. Really don't mind him once again. We don't know what's going on with Curry, so Yogi Ferrell might have to step in, but really like Holiday. Wesley Matthews, another pretty good option. Harrison Barnes, like I said, I love using these guys, Barnes and Matthews. Anthony Davis, another really good spot. I think he should go off. Probably one of my top options of the night. Don't mind Dirk. He usually does good against the Pelicans, might get you around 28 to 30. If Boogie plays, I'd probably still go Davis. I don't think I can go DeMarcus Cousins. But if you want to do a GPP and put Cousins in maybe one or two lineups, he won't be too popular. Maybe goes off for 45, 50. Nerlens Noel, don't mind him if Cousins is out. But once again, he'll be going up probably against Davis there. So, really, really love Davis in this one. Like I said, Dirk in a pretty good spot as well. So, Drew Holiday, Dirk, Wesley Matthews, Harrison Barnes, and Anthony Davis. Probably going to be targeting this one quite a bit for my mid-range shooting guards and small forwards. All right, moving on to not really a good game here. Indy and Memphis, no total because of that Marc Gasol news. So if Gasol can't play, I really do think Indy can definitely win this one. I think Marc Gasol might play, though. But for some reason, if he can't play as normal, Zebo get you around 30 to 34. Mike Conley, once again, a half-decent option at 8,000. Don't mind Teague there. Tony Allen might get you around 24, 25. But for the most part, not too into this. But like I said, maybe some Zebo, maybe Mike Conley. If Marc Gasol plays, I'm not too into too many of these guys. Maybe take a GPP with Miles Turner if Marc Gasol is out. But for the most part, should be around like a 200, maybe a 198 total. Not really into this game here at all. All right, moving on. We've got Golden State and San Antonio, 208 total in San Antonio by 4. So hopefully nobody rests this time because last time they played it was a straight-up like a D-League game there. So so far everyone said that they're going to play. So right away, don't mind Curry. Don't mind Patty Mills coming off the bench. Parker might get you 20. Klay Thompson, 7,000, not too bad of a spot. Maybe get you 33 maybe. As normal, Kawhi Leonard, I think he's in a very good spot here. Don't mind Draymond. Don't mind Aldridge. Even though they're not in the best spots, should be a competitive game. So, yeah, looking at Curry, a little bit of Mills, maybe some Clay, but really looking at Kawhi Leonard for the most part there. And Green and Aldridge, I think they cancel each other out, but both of them are very good options there. As you see, guys, I am skimming through this one. So if you guys have any questions or anything, if you want to go further into it, definitely let me know. I will have my Twitter in the comment section. All you have to do is message me on there, and I will help you out as much as possible if you have any more questions about the slate. All right, moving on, we've got Washington and the Clippers at 219 total, and the Clippers by 5. So, a lot of people are going to be flocking to this one, and for good reasons. Clippers, man, they lost to Sacramento the other night, blew a huge lead in the fourth quarter. So, right away, John Wall, price is coming down a little bit. I could see a triple-double in this one. Not the best matchup against Chris Paul, obviously, but if Washington wants to keep in this one, they're going to need Wall. So I can see around 50 here from him. Chris Paul, like I said, both of those guys are very, very good defenders. I do think Wall should step up over Paul, but still Paul in a half-decent spot. If Redick can't play, I really like Austin Rivers there. They should put him at shooting guard. On the flip side, don't mind Beal. They might be double teaming Wall a little bit. Beal might have to step it up a little bit more than normal. Same as Otto Porter, might have to step it up since Wall might be getting double teamed over there. Blake Griffin, man, he just hasn't been doing too much, but I think this could be the great game that he gets around 40-45. Not too afraid of Markieff Morris. And then really don't mind some DeAndre Jordan at all either. So, yeah, definitely love targeting this one. John Wall, Chris Paul. If Redick can't play, really like Austin Rivers quite a bit. Don't mind some Bradley Beal there, as I said. Wall might be covered quite a bit, so they're going to have to go to Beal and Otto Porter. And then really don't mind Griffin. Hopefully this is a game he comes, breaks out. And then don't mind DeAndre Jordan at all either. All right, last but not least, we got Utah and Sacramento, no total because of the Hayward news. So anyway, if Hayward can't play, I do think this should be a good game. George Hill, I think he's in a very good spot. Rodney Hood, another very good option as well. He stepped up huge last time out. Man, Hood is still $3,900. I think that's a steal right there. He had 30.7, so I love Hood here. I think he's one of the best spots. Even if Hayward does play, I think he can get you around 21, 22. Maybe put in Eagles if Hayward's out. Willie Cauley, don't mind him. Scala this year, maybe. And then, like I said, as normal, if Hayward's out, you got to go Rudy Gobert. He'll be very popular for good reasons here. Finally getting the respect he deserves. This guy has been monstrous, so I think you have to put in some Rudy Gobert. All right, we're trying to get you guys a lineup. As I said, I really like him. Don't mind going Hill. Let's put in Hood. Said I really don't mind stacking that game. If Hayward's out, the game should be a little bit closer than normal, and they're in Sacramento, so pace should be a little bit faster. Want to spend up on my point guard. All right, we're going to go Urson here. As normal, one of my value picks. I really like him. All right. All right, we're going to try and get Wall in there. Well, I guess for this one, we'll just go Dennis Schroeder here. Like I said, I think he's in a good spot. Shooting guard. Don't mind DeRozan, small forward. Really want to get Kawhi in there. Yeah, I don't see that happening, obviously. Guess we can take out DeRozan and go. Don't know where you're going to go there. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Obviously, I'm not going to have enough money here. But Anyway, if you don't want to spend up on your point guards, you can go Hill. I still think Hill can get you around 35. If you want to pair Wall and Schroeder or something like that, I really like that. I think you have to get one of those big point guards in there, obviously. Shooting guard, you can either go up or you can just punt it with Hood and maybe go somewhere else here. With what maybe go Hood and Wesley Matthews. That would save you quite a bit of money and get you around 50 to 55 from two players right there. And then Kawhi Leonard, obviously, you got to put him in there. I love him. Really like Covington. Don't mind Middleton either. You have to see all this injury news. If Carroll's out, I think Tucker's almost a must play there to get you around 25. And then power forward, I love Davis, one of my top options. Really like some Dario Saric there as well. James Johnson maybe in a GPP. And then that center position, got to have Rudy. He's obviously the top option there on the slate. Not too many mid-range guys I like. Maybe some Hernan, maybe DeAndre Jordan as well. So, all right, guys, I think that mostly does it. As I said, hope you guys had a good night last night. Tonight, it's looking all right. I'm probably not going to be betting too much here. Bet a lot last night because I knew it was going to be a good night. Tonight, it could go either way. Depending on the injuries is probably how much I'm going to bet. So definitely stay up on the injury news. As normal, if you guys have any more questions, as you see, I briefly went through the slate. If you have any more questions about the slate, always you can definitely message me on Twitter. I will have my Twitter in the comment section. Message me and definitely talk. And as normal, if you're interested in premium NBA lineups, it's only $30 for the rest of the year. And then as you see there, won 800 plus here tonight, and the other night won 1,300. So you could easily make your $30 back in one night. And as I said, MLB is coming up as well. So if you're interested in either one of those, definitely email us. All you have to do is email us. Like I said, that will be in the comment section, and we'll get you all set up on premium lineups. All right, guys, hope everyone has a good Thursday, and we'll see you guys on – everyone has a good Wednesday, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.